Now you have two options, right? You can either simply multiply these both numbers, or you can use your mathematical brain to apply some shortcuts. See, what we shall do is we shall write 367 over here, and again I will write 367 over here. Now when I add them, what I get is 734. So what I have done is multiplication by 2. If I write 0 over here, what I have done is I have multiplied by 20. So this is the answer of 367 into 20. Now in order to get 367 into 19, what I have to do is I have to subtract 367 from here. Instead of subtracting 367, what we do is we subtract 400 from over here. So when you subtract 400 from here, what you get is 6940. Now you have subtracted 30 more, so you 33 more, so you add 33 over here. So in that case, you will get 6973. So our answer is ready. We get S38 is equal to 6973. And this is not compulsory that you go in this manner only. Another thing you can do is you can simply multiply 367 and 19. And when you multiply 367 with 19, simply you will get the same answer, which is 6973. I hope this is very much clear to you. In case it is not clear, you can re-watch this part again. Right. Please pause the video and write this down in your CW. Right. I hope you have written this. Let us now move to next question number 7. Yes. Find the sum of first 22 terms. Find the sum of first 22 terms. આનાથી આગળ વાંચવાની જરૂર નથી. Let us first write it over here. Sum of first 22 terms means S22 is equal to question mark, for which D is equal to 7. So we can write over here D is equal to 7, and 22nd term is 149. So be very careful. We have been given that A22 22nd term is equal to 149. 149. I hope this is clear to you. Now what do we want? We want S22. હવે 22nd ટર્મ આપી છે અને S22 બી જોઈએ છે, તો લાસ્ટ ટર્મ આને કન્સિડર કરી શકીએ that this is the last term, right? સમજાય છે? So A22 is nothing but our last term. Now if I want to find S22, I will apply that simple formula of Sn is equal to n upon 2 multiplied by a plus an. Instead of n, we shall write 22. So this will be S22 is equal to 22 upon 2 into first term plus 22nd term. Now 22nd term is given to you. What is not given to you is the first term. So in order to find this answer, we definitely need the first term. And how do we obtain the first term? Definitely from this given data. So we shall write this A22 over here. Right, A22 is equal to 149. Instead of A22, we shall write A plus 21D, applying the formula, is equal to 149. A will remain as it is, 21 will be multiplied by D, that is 7. So this is equal to 149. So A plus 21 into 7. So first of all multiply 20 by 7, we get 140. And then multiply this 7 also, so we get 147. Is equal to 149. 147 will go to the other side, so we get the value of A is equal to 2. Now this is quite simple for us. We have to just substitute the value of A over here in the formula. You can also use the formula n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into D. But when first and last term are given to you, or you have found out, you will definitely use an easier formula, right? So what we do is, here instead of A we shall write this 22 upon 2 will remain as it is. Instead of A we will write 2, and instead of A22 we will write 149. So 149 plus 2 will give you 151, and 151 will not be divisible by 2. So we divide 22 by 2, that is 11, and that will be multiplied by 151. Right? Sure, now 151, in order to multiply with 11, what we will do is 1510. This is multiplication by 10. And when you add 151 to it, you will get multiplication by 11. So your answer is 1661. So we get S22 is equal to 1661. This is our answer. Very easy sum. Nothing to worry over here. Right? Please pause the video and write this down in your CW. Right, let us now move to sum number 8. Find the sum of first 51 terms of an AP. આનાથી આગળ વાંચવાની જરૂર નથી. Let us first write this much over here. Right, we shall write over here S51 is equal to question mark, whose second and third terms are 14 and 18 respectively. So we can write over here that second term is equal to 14 and third term is equal to 80. Right, this much is given to us. Now we want to find S51, so we will definitely use the formula Sn is equal to n by 2 into the brackets 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now we have the value of n, so instead of n we will write 51 is equal to 51 upon 2 into the brackets 2 multiplied by a. Now we don't have the value of a over here, plus n minus 1 is nothing but 51 minus 1, and that will be multiplied by d, and we don't have the value of d over here also. So in short, we want to find the value of a and d, and in order to find the value of a and d we have this with us. A2 is 14, A3 is 18. So simple, apply the formulas, form the linear equations, right, and you can find the value of a and b. But this is easy. The two terms those are given to you are very much near to each other, second term and third term. So first of all, you can easily find the common difference over here. What is common difference? A3 minus A2, right? Larger term minus smaller term for consequent ones. So what is the value of A3? It is 18 minus 14. So we get the value of D is equal to 4. Very easy. So now we have the value of D, 4. So I will write over here, instead of D we shall write 4. Now we want to find the value of A. Take any one of these. For example, I have A2 is equal to 14. So I will write over here A2 is equal to 14. Now what is A2? A2 simply means A plus D is equal to 14. A will be kept as it is. Instead of D we will write 4. Right. So after solving this, what we get is A is equal to 10. So now simply instead of A I will write 10. You have A and D both. Just perform the mathematical calculation and have your answer. Very simple. So again over here 51 upon 2 will be kept as it is. Here I can see 51 minus 1 is 50. Right, and here I have 2 into 10. So there are chances of something to be taken common. Right, so let us keep this as it is, or in case you multiply also, these are simple numbers, so 10 2s are 20, that is fine. Plus 50 minus 1 is 51 minus 1 is 50, and 50 into 4 is 200, and 200 plus 20 will give me 220. So 51 upon 2 multiplied by 220, this 2 will cancel over here and we get 110. So what we are left with is 51 into 110. Now this is again very easy. Forget this 0. So you have 51 into 11. So how will you multiply 51 with 11? See, this is 5, this is 1. Right? Keep some space between them. Now add both these numbers. So 5 plus 1 will give us 6. So 561 is the answer of 51 into 11. And now this 0 will come over here. So your answer is 5610 for the sum of 51 terms of given AP. I hope this is clear to you. Please pause the video and write this down in your CW. Right, I hope you have written this. Let us now move to number 9. Yes. If the sum of first 7 terms of an AP is 49, બસ આનાથી આગળ નથી વાંચવાનું. First write this much. So we can write over here S7 is equal to 49 and that of 17 terms is 289. So we can write over here S17 is equal to 289. Find the sum of n terms. Find the sum of n terms. So this is a general type of question where you will appear, where you will get a general answer of Sn. So in order to find Sn, we need A and D because n ની જગ્યાએ તો n જ રહેશે final છે. In order to find A and D, you have been given two data. So using this, you will find the value of A and D. But before that, just think S7 is 49, so 7 square. આવે છે અહીંયા 7 તો અહીંયા 7 નો square. In the same way 17, so 17 square is 289 over here. So similarly, if I want to find Sn, chances are there that I will get my answer as n square. Right, now let us see whether we get that or not. Yes, so just we will elongate this formula. Right, let us start with S7 over here. So we will use this formula of Sn. Sn is equal to n by 2 multiplied by 2a plus n minus 1 into b. Now one time we will apply that for S7 and another time we will apply that for S17. So we can write over here S7 is equal to 7 upon 2. Into the brackets we have 2a plus. Here n minus 1 means 7 minus 1. So 7 minus 1 is 6. That is now quite simple for you. Similarly, here we have S17 is equal to 17 upon 2 multiplied by 2a plus 17 minus 1 is 16. So we can write over here 16d. Right? Now this 2 can be cancelled out over here because here also an even number is there, here also an even number is there. So what we can do is S7 is equal to 7 multiplied by a plus 3d. See, this 2 will cancel with this 2 and here 2 3s are. So we have S7 is equal to a plus 3d. Similarly, over here we have S17 is equal to 17 multiplied by a plus 8d. 2 and 2 will cancel and here 2 8s are. Fine, I hope this is clear to you. Now multiply this into the brackets. Sure. So yeah, or in case you don't want to do that, then we have the value of S7 also. So we have S7 as 49, so we will write 49 over here. And this 7 will come over here, right, into the division. And on the opposite side we have a plus 3d. Now 49 upon 7 will give me 7. So I have 7 is equal to a plus 3d, or I have a plus 3d is equal to 7. Similarly, we will have something on the right side also over here. Instead of S17, I will write 289. That will be divided by 17. And on the opposite side, we have a plus 8d. 289 divided by 17 will give me 17 over here. So 17 is equal to a plus 8d. Or I can write a plus 8d is equal to 17. So again we have two equations, and on solving them we will find the value of a and d. So let us solve equation number 1 and 2 over here. From 1 and 2 we can write a plus 3d is equal to 7, and here we can write a plus 8d is equal to 17. You can see that coefficients of a are same, but in order to make the signs different, we have to subtract the equations. So please write over here subtracting the equations. A and minus a will get cancelled. 3d minus 8d will give us minus 5d. 7 minus 17 will give us minus 10. So we get d is equal to 10 by 5. Minus and minus will get cancelled. So now I have d is equal to 2. Substitute this value of d is equal to 2 in equation number 1. So I will write from 1, a plus 3d is equal to 7. Right. A plus 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 7. So 3 2s are 6. And 6 will go to the other side and get subtracted. So we have the value of a is equal to 1. So clearly we have the value of d and a. Now simply we have to apply the formula of Sn over here. Right. So n upon 2. 2 as it is. Instead of a we shall write 1. Instead of n we will write n itself. Instead of d we will write 2. Now we can see 2 and 2 common over here, right? So we can write n upon 2 multiplied by 2. Now here 2 is common, so we have 1 left. Here 2 is common, so we are left with n minus 1. Plus 1 and minus 1 will cancel, 2 and 2 will cancel, so we have n multiplied by n. So n into n will give us n square, and you can see what we have predicted has gone true. We have obtained Sn is equal to n square. Right? I hope this is clear to you. Please pause the video and write this down in your CW. I hope you have written this. Let us now move to the 10th sum. Yes, so there are two sub questions in this, and this is a very easy and good question. Show that A1, A2, An form an AP where An is defined as below. So again, you have been given the general form over here. Right? What is this? This is the general form given to you. Substitute the value of n and you get the subsequent terms. For example, instead of n, if you write 1, you will get the first term. If you write 2, you will get the second term. That's it. Fine. So we will obtain the arithmetic progression. Right. And we have to see whether there is an AP or not. Right. And after that, we have to find the sum of first 15 terms. So that is quite easy. Let us write the solution over here for the first one. Right, what is given to us is an is equal to 3 plus 4n. So now let us find the first term. So that will be 3 plus 4 into 1. 4 ones are 4, 4 ones are 4, 4 plus 3 will give you 7. Now we have a2. So that will be 3 plus 4 multiplied by 2. 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 3 will give you 11. Similarly, we have a3. So a3 is 3 plus 4 multiplied by 3. So 4 3s are 12, 12 plus 3 15. So this will definitely form an AP. 7 plus 4 11, 11 plus 4 15. Because each and every time 4 is getting multiplied over here. Right. So again, but we will prove this that this forms an AP. So we will write D is equal to a2 minus a1 is equal to 11 minus 7, that is 4. Again I can write D is equal to a3 minus a2, which is 15 minus 11, that is also 4. So value of D is constant, so this forms an AP. Right. D is constant. Therefore we have arithmetic progression like this: 7, 11, 15 and so on. Now we want to find the sum of first 15 terms. Right, we want to find the sum of first 15 terms. You can find that in two ways. Find the 15th term and use the formula Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus an. If you don't want to do that, use the normal formula of Sn. What is the normal formula of Sn? Sn is equal to
n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So instead of n we can write 15 over here. That will be 15 upon 2. Here instead of a we can write 7 plus 15 minus 1 we get 14 over here, and instead of d we shall write 4. You can see 2 is common over here, but numbers are simple, so we will not take common. 7 2s are 14 and 14 4s are 56. 56 plus 14 is 70. So 15 upon 2 multiplied by 70. 2 will cancel over here 35 times. So we have 35 into 15. So 35 into 10 will give us 350. Right, and half of 350 is nothing but 175. When you add them, we get 525. So S15 is equal to 525. Very simple. I hope this is clear to you. Please pause the video and write this down in your CW. Yes, we will discuss the second part in the next slide because we don't have space over here. Please pause the video and write this down in your CW. I hope you have written this. Let us now move to the second part of this question. This one. And we will again repeat the same thing for this. So I will not speak much. Just look at the steps that are being followed. Right, so this is how we will first obtain the arithmetic progression sequence, and we have subsequently proved that this is an arithmetic progression because each and every time 5 will be subtracted over here and we get the arithmetic progression. Now we want to find S15. Right, so before that we will write the formula of Sn for simplification. Right, now instead of n we shall write 15. 2 multiplied by a is 4. N minus 1, 15 minus 1 will be 14, and instead of d we shall write minus 5. 15 upon 2 will be kept as it is. 4 2s are 8, plus minus minus, 14 5s are 70. 8 minus 70 is minus 62. So 15 upon 2 into minus 62, this will cancel over here 31 times. So we have 15 into minus 31. Right, now first of all the answer will be negative, that is for sure. 15 into 30. Right, what is 15 into 30? 15 3s are 45, so 15 into 30 will be 450, and 15 into 1 is 15, so add that 15 over here, we get 465. So here we get the answer as 465. Right, I hope this is clear to you and you don't have any doubts. S15 is equal to 465. If you don't want to go like this, what you can do is simple multiplication of 31 and 15. Right, 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15, and 31 ones are 31. So here also you get the answer 465. Choice is yours, whichever way you want to go. Right, please pause the video and write this down in your CW. Alright, I hope you have written this. Let us now move to the next question, number 11. If the sum of first n terms of an AP is 4n minus n square, so let us first write this only. sum of n terms is represented by 4n minus n square. What is the first term? What is the first term? That is s1. So we have to find s1. Then what is the sum of first two terms? So we have to find s2. What is the second term? So we have to find a2. Similarly, find the third term. So we have to find a3 also. Just write them. Don't panic about how we will find them. Then find the 10th term also. We have to find a10 also, and find the nth term also. So we have to find nth term also. We can see how much data is being asked from a single question, and we will easily find it. There is no problem in this, right? First of all, we have to find the first term or sum of one term. Now પહેલી term હોય તો એનો total તો એના જેટલો જ થશે. So instead of n we will write 1. So s1 is equal to 4 into 1 minus 1 square. 4 into 1 is 1, 1 square is also 1, so we have 4 minus 1, and 4 minus 1 is 3. So s1, or we can say the first term, is equal to 3. So this is the first answer that we want. Now we want to find the sum of two terms. So we can write over here s2. Right, just in this formula we have to write 2 instead of n, so we will find s2. So 4 into 2 multiplied by 2 square. So 4 2s are 8, 2 square is 4, 8 minus 4 is 4, so we have s2 is equal to 4. So this is the second thing that we wanted. Now we want to find a2. Now here comes something important. See, we have learned a formula like this: an is equal to Sn minus Sn minus 1. याद करो, suppose there are three terms. આ ત્રણે ત્રણનો ટોટલ એટલે S3. આ બંનેનો ટોટલ એટલે S2. S3 માંથી S2 માઇનસ કરીએ તો what we will get? We will get third term. So આમાં આપણને ફોર્મ્યુલા મળી હતી A3 is equal to S3 minus A2, S2. Similarly, A5 is equal to S5 minus S4, and finally we arrived at this general formula. So simply we have to use that over here. There is no doubt in that, right? So let us use that. Yes, so in order to find A2, we have to do this S2 minus S1. Now you have the value of S2 and S1 already, right? So S2 is 4, S1 is 3, so 4 minus 3 we get 1. So you have the value of A2 is equal to 1. So you have found it up to here. Now we want to find A3, right? So now it is very much simple for us. In order to find A3, what we have to do? We have to do this S3 minus S2. S3 minus S2. તો એના માટે તો પહેલા S3 ફાઇન્ડ કરવો પડશે. S2 તો છે, બટ S3 પહેલા ફાઇન્ડ કરવો પડશે. એવી જ રીતના અહીંયા A10 છે, તો એના માટે શું કરવું પડશે આપણે? A10 is equal to S10 minus S9, અને એવી જ રીતના nth ટર્મ ફાઇન્ડ કરવી છે, બરાબર ને? તો an is equal to sn minus sn minus 1. So બેટર શું છે કે આપણે પહેલા આને ફાઇન્ડ કરી લઈએ તો આપણને ટર્મની જનરલ ફોર્મ્યુલા મળી જશે. Then we will find A10 and A3. So we will go reverse. We will first find the value of an, then we will find the value of A3 and A10, which we guess is more easy to do, right? બહુ આરામથી, કોઈ જ ટાઈપની ઉતાવળની જરૂર નથી. ન સમજાય તો પાછું સાંભળજો. See, we know that an is equal to Sn minus S of n minus 1. હવે આ સમજજો આરામથી. Sn ની વેલ્યુ તો તૈયાર જ છે અહીંયા, 4n minus n square. આ માઇનસ ફોર્મ્યુલા વાળો. હવે થોડુંક સમજવા જેવું છે, રાઈટ? સમજજો આરામથી. અહીંયા n છે તો એનું 4n minus n square બની ગયું. જે વસ્તુ અહીંયા n સાથે બની છે એ જ વસ્તુ અહીંયા n minus 1 સાથે બનશે. સો અગેન n નું શું થઈ ગયું 4n થઈ ગયું, તો n - 1 નું શું થઈ જશે 4 * n - 1. સમજાય છે? પછી માઇનસ આવે છે તો અહીંયા બી માઇનસ આવે છે. અહીંયા n હતો તો n સ્ક્વેર બની ગયો. એવી જ રીતે અહીંયા n - 1 છે તો અહીંયા શું બની જશે n - 1 ધ હોલ સ્ક્વેર. વેરી સિમ્પલ. અહીંયા Sn હતું તો એનું શું બની ગયું 4n - n સ્ક્વેર. તો Sn - 1 માટે તમારે n ની જગ્યાએ n - 1 લખવાનું છે. તો અહીંયા 4n હતું, અહીંયા 4 * n - 1 છે. અહીંયા n સ્ક્વેર હતું, અહીંયા n - 1 ધ હોલ સ્ક્વેર છે. જસ્ટ આને સોલ્વ કરશું તો આપણને an ની જનરલ ફોર્મ્યુલા મળી જશે. સો 4n - n સ્ક્વેર માઇનસ, રાઈટ, બહુ આરામથી. આઈધર આને એક્સપાન્ડ કરો, કોમન કાઢો, એમ કરવું હોય તો એમ, ઓર જસ્ટ સિમ્પલી મલ્ટીપ્લાય એન્ડ સોલ્વ. તો આપણે સિમ્પલી મલ્ટીપ્લાય એન્ડ સોલ્વ. 4 * n will give us 4n minus 4 ones are 4. Here we will apply the formula of a minus b the whole square. તો આ માઇનસ આપણે થોડીક વાર માટે એમને એમ રાખીએ. અહીંયા આપણે a minus b the whole square ની ફોર્મ્યુલા અપ્લાય કરીએ તો મને શું મળી જશે n સ્ક્વેર minus 2n plus 1. સર આ ન સમજાણું. બેટા એ ન સમજાણું હોય ને તો આપણે સ્ટાન્ડર્ડ 7th માં 8th માં પાછું જવું પડે, 10th માં આવીને a minus b the whole square ની ફોર્મ્યુલા અપ્લાય કરતા. અને ઇન કેસ હજી જો નથી આવડતી તો જરા બી શરમાવાની જરૂર નથી. એક્સેપ્ટ ઇટ, ફોન કરો મને, હું સમજાવીશ. રાઈટ, બટ એમને બેઠા રહેતા નહીં. સિમ્પલી વી હેવ અપ્લાઇડ ધ ફોર્મ્યુલા ઓફ a minus b the whole square. Now open this bracket, so all the signs will change over here. This will become minus n square plus 2n minus 1. Right. Now again આ માઇનસ નીકળશે તો ફરી પાછી બધાની સાઇન ચેન્જ થઈ જશે. સો લેટ અસ ડુ ધેટ ઓલ્સો. 4n minus n સ્ક્વેર તો હતું જ, હવે અંદર બધાની સાઇન નેગેટિવ માંથી પોઝિટિવ બની જશે અને પોઝિટિવ માંથી નેગેટિવ બની જશે. So this is positive, it has become negative. આ નેગેટિવ નું બની જશે પોઝિટિવ. minus n square will be plus n square, plus 2n will be minus 2n, and minus 1 will be plus 1. So this minus n square and plus n square will get cancelled. 4n and minus 4n will get cancelled. So what we are left with is 4 plus 1 5 and a minus 2n. So our answer is an. Right, I am writing it over here. Then write therefore an is equal to 5 minus 2n. આ શું મળી ગયું આપણને nth term. Right, very much important. an is equal to 5 minus 2n. હવે અહીંયા n ની જગ્યાએ 1 મૂકો તો ફર્સ્ટ ટર્મ મળે, બરાબર ને? 2 મૂકો તો સેકન્ડ ટર્મ મળે. બહુ સિમ્પલ છે. આપણે શું જોઈએ છે? થર્ડ ટર્મ એન્ડ 10th ટર્મ. સો વી વિલ ફાઇન્ડ a3. Right, a3 is equal to 5 minus 2 into 3. n ની જગ્યાએ 3 આવી જશે. 2 3s are 6, so we will get 5 minus 6, and 5 minus 6 is minus 1. So we have a3 is equal to minus 1. Similarly, we want to find a10. That will be 5 minus 2 into 10. 10 2s are 20, so we get 5 minus 20. 5 minus 20 is minus 15. So we have a10 is equal to minus 15. Very simple question, but please mark this as important. Right, because you can commit mistakes over here. Right, બહુ સિમ્પલ છે. જો અહીંયા n ની જગ્યાએ 2 મૂકો તો 2 2s are 4, 5 minus 4 is 1. આવે છે ને અહીંયા સેકન્ડ ટર્મ 1. ફાઇન. ફર્સ્ટ ટર્મ શું હતી 3, તો અહીંયા 2 માઇનસ થયા 1 આવ્યો, ફરી પાછો 2 માઇનસ થયા તો અહીંયા માઇનસ 1 આવ્યો. કોમન ડિફરન્સ minus 2 છે, એ બી કદાચ પૂછે તો તમે લખી શકો છો. Right, please pause the video and write this down in your CW. We end up the video lecture over here. Complete all these sums in your CW, and now we shall move ahead and meet in the next video lecture and try to finish the chapter. Right, till then, take very good care of yourselves. Goodbye.